Hi guys, and an official welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm currently off to the coffee machine to make myself a nice warm coffee because today I wanted to film for you guys another what I eat in a day video. So you guys absolutely loved this video last time, so I thought I'd just recreate another one for you. But like always, if you want to see anything in particular, leave it below in the comments and I'll make sure I recreate that for you. And while you're at it, how about you give this video a like, because it really does support my channel and I really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee now and then we're gonna get into my breakfast. So I've already had a Body Bloom, my pre and probiotic this morning, as well as my warm lemon water. I've already had that plus about a liter of water. I didn't think I'd refilm that for you because I feel like I've put that in my last like 4 videos as the intro. So I did have them this morning. Yeah, my prebiotic is just this one. It's the Sarah's Day collab with Tropeaka. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my coffee and then we'll get straight into breakfast. So normally I would drink the rest of my coffee. I do a little bit of housework, a little bit of editing, a little bit of anything, and basically wait for breakfast until I start getting hungry. But I've just found, since I have gone back to work part-time, I've just been really hungry in the mornings because I like to make sure I'm always like fueling my body before I go into work, or like I get into work at like 9 o'clock and I'm just thinking about the 12 o'clock lunch break. So I feel like because of that, I've been eating basically as soon as I wake up because that's when I've been hungry. There's no method to my madness. I don't have any time frames that I eat or yeah, any kind of guidelines. I just eat very intuitively and listen to my body and eat off that. So let's get straight into breakfast. You ready? Let's go. And so this is my beautiful breakfast. I'm gonna go enjoy this, tick a few things off my to-do list, and then I'll catch back up with you guys for lunch. All right guys, so it's about 4 hours since you saw me last. It's 1 o'clock now and it's time for lunch. So all you've missed is I've made myself a second cup of coffee, which I'm about halfway through. Exactly the same as this morning, just a long black with like an inch. Can you use inches when you're measuring liquids? I don't know, you can now. An inch of almond and coconut milk in there. And I've also had 3 of my large drink bottles, and this is 1.25 liters, so that's quick maths, 3 liters, 0.75. There you go, that's how much liquid I've had as well. But anyway, let's get straight into lunch because it does take a little while to cook, so I probably should have started this a little bit earlier. But anyway, we're having stuffed capsicum, the vegetarian kind of version to that. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
My workout and I come back to the kitchen to refuel my body, and I'm kind of feeling like a mango turmeric smoothie bowl with like some nuts and honey over the top. I'm trying to make sure that I'm having turmeric at least once a day at the moment, just because I find turmeric makes such a difference with my skin, the complexity. I don't know, I really do notice a difference, and my skin is like having a heart attack at the moment, if you can't tell. If you don't like TMI conversation, maybe skip to this time right here. But basically, I am starting to get off the pill now, which I've been on for a very long time. And basically my skin's just kind of having a heart attack. Like, the pills really messed up my hormones, and I'm trying to get everything balancing back out. So of course, when you're not happy on the inside, it comes out in your skin. It's your body's way of saying, I'm not okay, kind of thing. So that's cool. We're just rolling with the punches, trying to do whatever we can. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to make sure I'm having turmeric to help out my skin, and just have different things that I know are going to help balance out my hormones at the moment. Right now, I'm going to make my turmeric, mango, and banana protein little bowl. So we're going to start off with a handful of frozen mango, handful and a half if you have small hands, and a handful of frozen banana, a tablespoon of some form of vanilla protein, half a teaspoon of maca powder, which is also really good for balancing out your hormones. And then we're gonna go your turmeric. So I've just got the powdered version, which is like a little turmeric latte brand that you can get from Woolies. There we go, so that was about just under a teaspoon, maybe 2/3 of a teaspoon. So whenever you're using turmeric, you want to make sure that you're mixing it with some form of oil. So I'm using coconut oil, about that much. You also want to make sure that you're adding a pepper, and then some kind of cream component in there as well. So basically together, the pepper, the oil, and the milk is going to help that turmeric then release its properties into the body. And it basically needs those three ingredients to kind of activate the turmeric for you and allow your body to absorb the benefits. And then lastly, we're going to add in a tablespoon of honey. And then you're going to blend it all up and add more almond milk if you need, just to get the right consistency. And the longer you blend it for as well, the more thick and creamy you'll get as well. So I blended this for about a minute and like 15 seconds. Then we're going to cut up about half a banana, put those banana pieces in there. So this is just some mixed nuts. I've got some almonds, some Brazil nuts, some walnuts, bit of everything. Then I'll put some chia seeds on top, and then drizzle the whole thing in a little bit of honey. And there you go, perfect little smoothie bowl that's going to benefit your skin and help you recharge with lots of protein post-workout. And it's officially the last meal of the day, which is dinner. So it's obviously nighttime right now. The two doggies are inside, just over there. And basically tonight I'm going to be having salmon fillets. So lately I've just really been enjoying seafood. So that's what I'm having again today. And I'm gonna have two sides with this. So the first one is going to be sweet potato fries, which I just bake on 180 degrees for roughly 35-40 minutes until they're as cooked as you desire. And then when they come out of the oven is when I put the salt on top. So I found that if you wait till they're cooked and then you put the salt on top at the end, it actually makes them taste more salty, and you've used less salt in the process than doing it while they're cooking and then at the end. So little fun fact for you. The second side that I'm going to be having with the salmon is some steamed veggies that are just in a garlic herb butter. So I know these packets aren't necessarily the best for you for a couple of reasons. Like the first one being it's a lot of plastic use for just 2 servings, and also obviously it's going in the microwave, and we all know that's not the best because it really depletes whatever you're putting in the microwave of the nutrients. So that side of it's not the best either. But to be honest, long story short, I was actually meant to be working today and I got it off instead. So if I was working, which I initially planned for, I wouldn't have gone home till like 6:45, 7, and then by the time I got home, then I fed the dogs, then I got in comfy clothes, like I wouldn't have felt like cutting up vegetables and cooking it. So I think it's important to remember when you're trying to stay healthy, what you're willing to compromise on based on what your priorities are. And so for me, I'd much rather have my microwave veggies where I'm giving up a little bit of the nutrients by putting it in the microwave than swinging by Domino's or Macca's or anything like that because I'm too lazy. Because honestly, you kind of can't have an excuse why you don't have 2 minutes to put veggies in the microwave. So yeah, I don't know. So that's why I'm using them. I'm hoping when I move into my new job, I can start cutting back on those. But yeah, if you're super busy, don't have a lot of time, honestly, I recommend them because yeah, it's just a time-saving hack. And like I said, it all just comes down to what you're willing to compromise on to stay healthy in like a maintainable and realistic way. And the final component, the main star of the show, which is the salmon. So with my salmon, I've really been enjoying putting it in like a little alfoil parcel kind of thing and chucking it in the oven. So I'll basically squeeze half a lemon over the fillet of salmon, then I'll slice up 2 slices of lemon and put that on top. I'll put some dill in there and just a few of the other herbs that I have currently growing on my windowsill. So I wrap all that up and then I put it in the oven at the same time as I have my sweet potato fries in there. I normally find by the time I've prepped my salmon, it's given the sweet potato fries like a head start and then they both finish basically at the same time. My salmon, I just put in there for 25 to 30 minutes on the 180 degrees. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna eat that now. Probably play around my dogs that you can't currently see. There they are. Hello, Fergie. Hello, Stu. And then I'll check back in with you guys for dessert. And with these 4 things, I'm going to wrap up my full day of eating. So for dessert, I've got a punnet of raspberries here. I've got some panna chocolate. My absolute favorite is the white chocolate and macadamia. So if you haven't tried this brand before, definitely start on that one. I don't have any left because it's my favorite. So we're having mint tonight. I've also got a raspberry kombucha, and I just realized they're both raspberries, so we're overdosing on that tonight. And then this is my second peppermint tea. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off these 4 and take out my recycling that you guys can see right now. And then I'm probably gonna play with the dogs. Fergie's just under my feet because she's always at my feet. Snoop is somewhere over there. We can't see him, we can't Snoop. Snoop. Oh, I can see his head. There you go. There you go. There's my dogs. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe because it really does support my channel and I really do appreciate it. And while you're there, feel free to leave a comment below if there's anything in particular you want to see moving forward, or any types of videos, advice, anything like that, because I would definitely be open and love to do any of those kind of videos for you guys as well. But besides that, I hope you're having a beautiful morning or night whenever you're watching this, and I look forward to bringing my next video next Sunday at 11 AM. Bye guys.